We the Fans is the #1 sponsor in battle rap. My name is Frank White, and I probably contributed to some of your favorite battles. I mean, in the last 4 years, I donated $222,000 to battle rap for the culture. Check out We the Fans Global on Instagram for the full catalog of battles I sponsor. And follow We the Fans Global on YouTube to watch full battle breakdowns from a sponsor's perspective and a recommendation for what battles should be booked next. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe and keep stepping into your greatness. We the Fans is for the culture.
Here with Lola, dope the GOAT. Thank you for doing this.
What up, though, Frank? Big
Hey,
Bang
man,
Frank.
this is special. This is special. Before we get into this, you need to know you're one of the first few people, I say back in like 2019, that like I connected with on some battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, even knowing that
Definitely,
there
we
was
go
a
way back.
space. Word. So it's like, this is years in the making right here. So
This
thank you.
is we go
Thank you.
way, way back.
Facts.
Back
So
probably before most people knew. We gonna be honest.
exactly. You were the first person that I connected with who enjoyed battle rap the way I did. And you were just such a dope person. You know what I'm saying? Your energy always been solid.
Same.
You always honest about your takes. And we've we've watched this landscape change over the years for sure.
Yes,
Um
definitely.
all right,
You
we're
know.
gonna get into it. I'm gonna put you on in a hot seat right out the gate. Give me your top five Michigan battlers of all time.
Okay. Calico,
One,
Ill Will,
two,
JC,
three.
Clean Paper.
Ooh, four. Okay. Okay.
And Marv One.
Fire. Solid list. Solid list from a solid person. So let me ask you, let's take it back. Who made you a battle rap fan? What was the battle that you watched or the battle that you seen that had you like, you know what? I'm trying to tap in with this.
Um, it was Sirius Jones and what's his name? What's his damn name?
With
Jen.
clips? Oh, Jen. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. You can't even
Yeah.
go platinum over there. That was classic.
Yeah.
That was
That was like the
classic.
first one. And then I don't know, it was a Lux battle after that. It's probably like Lux
Mhm.
and Mook or something, but that was
Mhm.
my first battle, my first like intro in a battle rap.
That's
Long
fire.
time ago.
That's
I
a
was
classic.
15, I think, at the time. So
Okay,
it's
okay.
been a while.
It's been a minute. Okay. So
Yeah.
moving forward, how did you then go from being such a dope fan of battle rap to getting involved with the WOTY panel?
Um, so at the time, I was just like somebody on Twitter,
Hmm.
people liked my takes, just kind of how you did, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So I became cool with Rita, Black. I was cool with Anwar. I was cool with a lot of people, but I was mostly cool with Black. And
Hmm.
I think Black just, he respects my opinion, and he likes me as a person. I like him as a person or whatever. But that's how one day, I think he was on Caffeine and he was
Hmm.
mentioning that he wanted to start a ladies panel. And I just so happened to be already in the Caffeine comments or whatever. And he was like, "Lo, would you be a part of the panel?" I was like,
Fire.
"Yeah, I'd be a part of the panel," but I thought he was just joking. But Jay Black don't never joke. He be for real.
Hmm.
He don't play no
Hmm.
games. So
Hmm.
that's how it was. And then eventually me and Rita talked about it, but that was my first introduction. And boy, I went into that situation so lighthearted.
So that was gonna be my next question: is what was your experience with that? You know what I'm saying? Because going from being on Twitter to being a public figure in this community is a wild
It's
experience.
different. Yeah,
Hmm.
it definitely changes. Once people can see you, you know,
Hmm. Hmm.
and you're on certain platforms, of course it definitely changes from just being on Twitter. But um I had a lot going on at the time. I was moving and I was just busy, and so I had to like do my research. I never like to go into anything ill prepared and like not knowing what I'm talking about. So
Mhm.
I was busy, but I was still trying to like catch up. But I didn't think
Mhm.
I honestly didn't think it was gonna be that big of a deal. So I didn't go in with like an argument prepared per se. It was just
Mhm.
more so like
Mhm.
this is my list. And at the time, I don't really like to debate, but I would
Mhm.
argue my point. You know what I'm saying? If I needed to, like I had the energy for it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I was just kind of prepared to like have a little lighthearted kind
It
of
turned
back
into
and
something
forth.
else.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no, it escalated toward the end for sure.
I understand. And you know what's crazy is it's like I remember when you used to be on Twitter, you would give your takes and say, "Don't at me,"
Yeah,
and then
please don't
and
at me.
and then I have to go on a public platform and have to debate what you already had decided. I'm sure that was a big switch. What would you say, or looking back, what do you feel were the pros and cons of being a public figure in this space? Was it mostly positive? Was it mostly negative? What was your experience as a public figure in this wild culture?
For me, I feel like it was mostly positive. I had
Mhm.
some minor run-ins with negativity, but
Mhm.
I don't feel like I put myself in spaces where things were too negative. So I didn't really
Mhm.
deal with a lot of, you know, messiness, I guess you could say. Most of
Yeah.
my stuff, most any backlash I got would be about opinions that I had that
Right.
people didn't really like. It wasn't, which I can handle. I don't care if people don't like my opinion. So, but my
Real.
experience was mostly positive. I don't have
Mhm.
no bad vibes with battle rap as far as my experience. I had a blast.
I
And
love it.
most
I
people
love to hear
respected my opinion to a point, you know what I'm
it.
saying?
Mhm.
Most
Mhm.
people respected my opinion, and I it felt nice to have respect like that, that people did value my opinion.
Mhm.
And I had a lot of people that tuned in to listen to me talk, whether that be on my timeline and my Discord, on New Era
Mhm.
Podcast. So, I
Mhm.
appreciate that. I don't take that
That's
for
fine.
granted.
That's fire. That's fire. What would you, looking as somebody who's been on so many sides of battle rap, what do you feel like you would want to see change in battle rap, or is there anything at all?
Um, I stepped away from battle rap for
Mhm.
a while, so I can't give my opinion from like a complete right now perspective. But
Mhm.
at the time when I stepped away, I
Mhm.
just felt like it was a lot of stuff getting in the way of what I really cared about. At
Yeah.
some point I felt like even myself I damn near wasn't here for the raps either. Like I'm like
Yep.
shit, I'm tuned into all of everything that don't have nothing to do with it.
All the
I don't
extras. Yep.
know. Right,
Yep.
I mean, which is
Yep.
entertaining. Anybody is entertained by, we all human. um
Mhm.
but at that time, I just kind of wish we could have a consistent flow of like good battles. In general, it's like the mess was starting to get a little more entertaining than the actual battles, and then it would be like so many letdowns. A
Yep.
build up to a
Yep.
battle you've been waiting on for so long. I don't know. I just
Yep.
started to kind of get drained on it. That's kind of
Yeah.
why I stepped back, because I'm like, maybe I just need a minute. At some point, we were getting battles every weekend. Like, you know what I
Man,
mean?
caffeine was a
Like maybe it's
crazy
just
time.
man, what a
Yep.
time to be alive.
Man.
So I don't know. I feel like I've lived during the best times in battle rap. I don't know if we could ever get that back.
Man,
Those
you
first vibes from back in the day.
right.
I don't think we could get that back. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Yeah.
really it. But the reason I really feel like is because all the greatest battle rappers, they
Mhm.
battled everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
It's hard to really
Facts.
get those grudge matches, that time and energy that they have built up. As me being a battle rap fan for well over 10 years, it's like, how do you recreate that energy? How do
Yeah.
you recreate those vibes when you was only able to see battles every so often, and then we got a plethora of just content on battle rap, and you know what I'm saying. It was only one blogger at one point. You know what I mean?
I remember them
And now
days.
everybody. So I don't know if we could ever get those time periods back, but or the vibes from those periods back. I'm just happy that I was there for like both those types of eras. You know what I mean?
I
I'm
agree.
happy
I
that I
agree.
got to be there first. For the most part, I feel like a firsthand experience. But
I agree. I agree. It was such a
it's
special
the
time, and
vibes, man.
it
It's the
was the vibe.
vibes.
And we were all
Yeah.
connected because of our love of battle rap, not nothing
Yeah.
outside of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it
So
wasn't
I
really much
agree.
outside of just competitiveness when it came to the skill. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm,
Versus,
mhm,
I mean, now, I mean, it's nothing wrong with how it's what's going on. Things change.
mhm,
You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
But the best vibes, I feel like, are in the past, man. I hate to
You're not
say
gonna find no argument
it.
from me. You ain't gonna find no. You know, it's as battle rap fans as we all are allowed our outlandish takes, and
Yeah.
you and I
Oh
both have
God, I
our
know
fair
where you're gonna
share.
go here.
We have our fair share of outlandish takes on both sides. The most popular that I always tease you about, and I gotta ask you now, what are your thoughts on Calico versus Lux? How do you call that battle?
Calicoe 2-1.
Man.
You're not gonna never get me to say nothing different, man.
Okay, I respect it. Is
You're
is
not
this
gonna never
Detroit
get me.
bias? Is that what this is? Keep it tall.
No, I don't really even feel like it's Detroit bias as much as people would like it to be. I feel like it's a very clean argument for it, for
Mm,
the
mm.
battle to go that way. I mean, come on, Billy choked. Like, come on. Come on. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, come
Mm,
on. Like he did,
mm,
like it's not like it was a flawless. It was legendary though. So before
yeah,
anybody
yeah.
gets to, I'm never gonna take that away. I feel like
Mm.
just let me have mine. Let me die on my hill.
Cal
I
was
earned it.
talking. Yep,
He
yep,
had,
yep.
he was rapping the
Mm-hmm.
hottest shit in the world.
Shit in the world. All right, so salute to you and your wild take. I think every fan should have room to have their wild takes and their
What's
biases, so
your
I
wild
respect it.
take?
Oh, you don't get me started, man. I could we'd be here
Yeah,
for a
you know
minute.
what? You did used to have some wild takes on Twitter. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
I
sure
be
we've had
wilding.
many conversations.
I said verb beat twerk. Everybody jumped down my throat. They was all talking about how I'm wilding. I think twerk got the last round when he took his hoodie off, but verb had the other two. I had B dot beating JC, but everybody in them I was like, nah, B dot lost. Da, da, da. It's so many takes. I could go on and on. But oh,
The
I
twerk
had
verb thing is crazy.
the twerk verb thing got wild. I also had Tay Rock beating Jazz. I think that's a big one that people look at me crazy for. Everybody got Jazz
Mm,
winning that battle. I'm wilding.
I don't think that's a wild take.
Okay, I didn't think so either. I just
I don't
preferred
think that's
Rock's
a wild take.
material. Yeah, yeah.
I can
Um,
get jiggy with that.
okay.
That
Thank the
twerk
Lord.
that twerk verb battle
I'm
though.
wilding.
Oh,
Okay, okay.
I'm gonna let you
Everybody's
have it though. I'm gonna let
you,
you
you
have that. You
you feel
earned
like
it.
twerk won that.
But you know I'm a verb hater too though. I can't even. You know what I'm
Midwest,
saying?
what happened to the movement?
I'm not a verb fan.
Okay, okay.
No,
He's got
I'm
a
not a
lot
verb
going on
fan.
right now, so he stepped away at the right time.
Uh,
Um,
listen, I don't
um,
know what he got going on now, but when I stepped away, it was pretty.
it's crazier than that. But but let's move on. Salute verb. So
Salute.
one of my favorite things they used to do is you would do recaps of battles, and I would go up under the
Hmm.
recaps and just leave
Yeah.
long
Yeah.
paragraphs.
Very,
in res-
yeah. No, no, you used to go on Twitter and then send me because back then you could only do for real like 140 characters. It didn't let you
Mhm,
just put no long PS. So it would be like 10
mhm.
paragraphs about my 5-minute video. Yes, you did.
That was my
Very
thing.
detailed too. I'm like, how long did it take you to do this? Like, this isn't. This really took time and effort, and the grammar is great. Like, there's no misspelled words.
The
Like,
grammar
I
is
could at least
great.
appreciate though that if you was gonna make me read something, that I didn't have to struggle to understand your point. You know.
Spelling was always on point, but
And this was
what is
before Chat GPT, so I really feel like you really put the effort in. Like, you're articulate. I respect that. I appreciate that.
nah, cooking me in this interview is crazy. So,
You're silly.
so what inspired you to start doing the recaps the way you used to do them? Because I used to love them, even though I was always trolling you with the paragraphs. I loved your recaps. What inspired you to do that?
At the time, there was a lot of people asking me too, and I also liked giving my opinion. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like, I
Hmm.
used to, I grew a following on Twitter just from tweeting at no one. You know what I mean? Like, this was
Yeah,
just me saying what I had to say and eventually growing a following that way. So eventually I just wanted to give my opinion on certain things. I wanted to be consistent, but I was super inconsistent. So it was whenever I showed up to the party, like, hey y'all, I'm here. But some on certain things, I don't know. I just wanted to, it was fun. You know, it was new. Everybody wasn't blogging at the time either.
yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I mean? It was for the most part, it was still like the OG,
I,
bloggers. They were still the most popular and the most consistent. And it wasn't
mm,
really too many people giving their opinion on camera. And a lot of
that's a
people was
fact.
asking me too. So I was like, let me just try. Let me see. Maybe I could.
And you did.
So
You used to kill it. You used to do your thing. You know what I'm saying? So, and your opinions were always honest and from a place of like a genuine fan of the sport. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what
I feel
made
like
all
I
of us
was
gravitate.
fair. I'm not
Always.
fair. I'm fair.
It was fair. It
I'm
was fair.
fair.
It was
I
fair. And you
understand
and
what's
you
going
explained
on.
your points when you had some that you knew might be a crazy take. You always had
Hot
like,
take. Yeah.
yeah, like listen, but these are my reasons. You know what I'm saying? So can't do nothing but
Yeah.
respect it.
Yeah. And at the time
Um,
too, like, I could have been more consistent, but then New Era Podcast asked me to be a part of New Era Podcast. And after I started podding with them, I was like, I don't want to do this alone. I like talking to my friends about battle rap.
That was my next question. Talk to me about that. How did you get invited onto that? And what was your experience with that?
Fat Boy, well, I actually think Ben might have asked me to, but
Salute,
Fat
Ben.
Boy, yeah, salute to my dog Ben. Um, Fat Boy asked me on Twitter, like, hey, so me and I didn't know Freddie at the time. I knew Freddie a little bit, but I didn't know Freddie for real. I knew Ben. I didn't really
Mm.
know Fat Boy as much, but I really didn't know Freddie. I knew Ben. Me and Ben had been cool for a while.
Clarify
But
which
Fat
Ben, because everyone's gonna think you talk about
Ben
Ben Superior.
Swayze.
Ben Swayze to
No,
go.
Ben
A
Swayze.
lot
Ben
of people don't even
Swayze, my
remember
brother.
Ben Swayze. Like, yep,
Yeah, my dog
the
is
go. Salute Ben
yeah,
Swayze.
my dog. But yeah, so me and Ben was cool and me and
Mm-hmm.
Fat Boy was kind of cool. He
Mm-hmm.
asked me on Twitter, like, hey, we do a podcast. Would you like to come on and, like, talk about something? I can't remember what event it was. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right, cool. I'll go over there and I'll kick it with y'all. But then I
Fire.
came back the next week and I was coming when I was just showing up, but I wasn't trying to pod. I was just in the Discord kicking it and they would
Mm-hmm.
bring me up. And so then he came back like, hey, would you like to be a member? Because they knew I didn't want to be a part of a podcast. Like I had said it
Mm-hmm.
before, like I don't really want to actually be on a podcast, but
Mm-hmm.
I like to come kick it with y'all. Like I have fun
Fire.
over here. And so
Fire.
then I'm like, yeah, you're right. Let me just, this the only way I'm gonna do it consistently anyway. I'm over here doing videos every 6 to 8 business Sundays. So,
That's fire.
but
That's
yeah.
fire. And you always were one to support. You know, you always like I always used to ask you to come judge the space battles I was throwing. You were doing
Oh
your
yeah, I had fun
recaps.
on the spaces.
You always
Spaces used to
showed
be a
so much support.
blast, man.
Yes. Back when it was just about the battles, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, like especially it just was fun. The spaces era. I see that's what I'm saying. I've been there for like all these little different eras that I don't feel like you can recreate those vibes.
Yeah.
The spaces era when the jokes was at like the top, the highest
Oh my
level of
God.
joking, and
Yes.
like it was just, everybody was like chronically on Twitter. And
Mm-hmm.
so we had like all of these inside jokes, and then all of these
Mm-hmm.
different characters were like hilarious, and then they could
Mm-hmm.
rap good too.
Mm-hmm.
And we was bored at home. Like, oh
Mm-hmm.
man,
Mm-hmm.
Twitter Spaces
And
was a blast.
you were there. One of the most important cards I did had two people that battled on it. It was Dice versus Wusa, and you were one of my judges. You know what I'm
I
saying?
like that they was both very fired that night. That's when
Wildin'.
Dice had that
Woo
woosah,
child.
bro.
Yeah.
The woosah, yeah.
Yup, yup. Yup.
Yeah,
That's
they
crazy. You
both was
remember that.
fired that night. Yeah, no,
Facts.
that was a
But
really
just
good
you saw these guys, Eunice was on that card too, Appa was on that
oh
card. You
yeah.
saw these guys in the early on when they were
Big fan.
developing. What are your thoughts now seeing them on URL and doing their thing? Because back then, the space battlers weren't as embraced as they are now. Back then it was oh, they
Yeah,
can't do
it
nothing. You know what I'm saying?
it took a you know what it did? It took a lot of people like, I'm not gonna say like me, like I'm some type of person, but like before a lot of like the more important people started going in there, it took people
Mhm.
like me that had a little bit
100%.
of, to show up over
100%.
there and just I was just going over there genuinely because I was kicking
Mm-hmm.
it with some of these people on the timeline prior to Spaces being a feature on Twitter.
Fact.
So
Fact.
then it was like, okay, I will pull up to listen, and they would just be so funny over there. But it was me pulling up over there and other people in my type of, that got
Mm-hmm.
other people to be like, let me go see what's over here. And
Fact.
those guys during that time, like not that they weren't already talented, but just doing those freestyles and battles, play, fun battles all the time, they really started to like shape and mold their craft. You know what I mean?
Fact.
Even in that space, they started to really build their skills. I'm so proud of some of them. You know what I mean? To
Fire.
see you, I mean, and you helped a lot. Like you
A
were
little something, just a
sponsoring,
little something, nothing
like
crazy,
you,
just a
they
little.
got the eyes were on them, but you putting money behind them truly helped some of them, get somewhere that they
Appreciate
would have
that.
never got. Like Eunice, super proud of Eunice and Alpha.
Man,
Alpha too.
salute
I'm super
Eunice.
proud of Alpha.
Salute Appa. All right.
Yeah.
So speaking of people, and first of all, we wasn't shit without you, Lola. So thank you.
Nah, I used to have a blast over there. That was
Used to
fun. Like that,
support all the time.
man.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
was talent. They're talented. It was a lot of talented people in there. Like I would have never knew, some of them because
Facts.
you go from Twitter to being able to talk to some of them. You're like, damn, y'all can really rap. Like, or
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
the impersonation battles, the creativity behind that. Like we was over
Fact.
there having a blast.
Fact.
We was
Fact.
over there
Good
three, four
times.
hours every night, just kicking the
Man,
shits, having a.
talk
It was no
about it.
arguing going on. We was just
Man.
laughing for hours. It was a
On
blast,
God.
man.
On God. Another person who showed a lot of love to the spaces battles was Surf. Free to Wave. He's on his
Oh
way
yeah,
home. He's on his
yeah,
way
free
home.
to
So
wave.
he's free to wave. Now, big question that everybody's talking about is who he should battle on his return. If the decision was left solely up to Lola Dope, who would Sue Surf's first battle back be? After he got right with his family and got settled, of course.
I honestly, I know a lot of people probably want to see like Mook or whatever,
Mhm,
but
mhm.
I would kind of like to see him rebattle Lux.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I would
Fresh
really
out.
like to see what that conversation would be like now after,
Mm,
his time to sit down and,
mm.
see what you
I
really
like that pick.
appreciate.
I
You know what
like
I
that
mean?
pick. And to see what that conversation would be like too.
Yeah, because I mean,
Mm.
different walks of life.
Yep. Things change you for sure. That'd be a dope conversation. I like that pick.
I just feel
Most
like he
people
gonna
was
have a lot to say too. I just
a
feel like,
hundred percent.
he got a
A
lot to
hundred
say.
percent. 100%.
I'm
I
excited for him to come home and see whatever he got going. Like, of
me too.
course, get to his family and
Of
everything he
course.
got going there. But like his first raps back, whatever that may be.
It would be crazy. I
So
like that.
excited. See,
Me
I ain't been
too.
excited for something in a long time. That's exciting.
I agree.
I'm
I
super
agree.
excited for that.
So as a fan, I feel like every fan has their favorite league. Obviously, you love all the leagues and support everybody, but what's your personal favorite league if you had to pick one?
Um, like the big leagues, like are we going
You
obvious
can
big
pick
leagues or
whoever you
just
want. You could give me a hole in the wall league I never heard of. Like it's
mm,
up to you.
Um, so I mean, you might hear my baby in the background.
Oh, God bless. God
Um,
bless. And congratulations on that, by the way.
thank you.
Mhm.
um, I'm not gonna name a big league. All the big leagues is all everybody favorite.
Mhm.
My favorite league to watch for a long time, like toward the end of me, like super being in the battle rap was OSBL. I loved watching
Fine.
their battles over there. They produce great content, and Kills run a tight ship over there. So you
That's a
ain't coming to
fact.
she not let nobody mess around on her platform. So for the most part, you're gonna get good battles. You know what I'm saying?
That's
And a whole card or weekend full of good content and some of the more but battlers that were getting more of the traction for a
mhm.
while was coming off our platform or at least building themselves up
Facts.
on her platform. So I'm gonna
Facts.
say OSBL.
I love that pick. Salute Kels and everybody at
Yeah,
OSBL.
salute to
Um,
Kills.
who's your favorite male battler and who's your favorite female battle rapper?
My favorite male battle rapper is Tay Rock. It's been Tay Rock for a
That's
long, long, long time.
light. I knew you was going to.
Yeah,
Salute
Tay Rock
Rock
been
the
my favorite
Goat.
battle rapper for years. My
That's fire.
favorite lady, it used to be 40.
Okay. Okay.
40 was
Okay.
my favorite for a really long time.
Okay.
In this day and age, my favorite battler would be Jazz.
Mm. Taz is the
Yeah,
GOAT.
as
I
a
respect it.
my lady battler, Jazz. Jazz is definitely the goat
I
for
respect
sure.
it. Tay Rock and Jazz, you got great taste. Both of them Mount Rushmore goats. So salute.
Yeah, goats for sure.
Speaking of Mount Rushmore, I'm gonna need your female Mount Rushmore queen. Take your time.
I just feel like a Mount Rushmore, the amount I'd rather do my favorite because I
That's
feel like
fine
a
with me.
Mount Rushmore is ever changing, and I feel like or
Mhm.
is not supposed to change, and it's supposed to be
Mhm.
like the founding, and the founding for me isn't necessarily my favorite. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
give me your
So
favorite.
I'll do my favorite.
Let's get it.
As of like right now,
Mhm.
Jazz, Hustle,
Mm.
Flames,
Mm.
um, Vicky,
Fire, salute, Vixen. Let's go.
and KCJ.
Woo! Solid list. I like this list a lot.
Those my
Nothing
top
but
ladies
killers.
right now.
I respect it. There's a lot of new talent in the female battle rap space. Salute to WTBL. They've got a tournament going right now. I don't know how tapped in you're into the new talent. Are you
I
tapped
watched the
in?
first round and then I fell off. I didn't know how are they doing. I'm just so out of it. And I was super excited for that too. But then after
Mhm.
I just wasn't I didn't know when the next one was. I didn't That's the reason why.
No,
By
I
the
get it.
time I realized it I missed it, they was
Mhm.
already like further down. Where are they
I
at
get it.
now in it? Is it like how many rounds is
Yeah,
left
it's
or whatever?
so the next one is in March. Is going to be in the DMV Patriot Games.
Hmm.
They've got a few battles. They've got. Let me see if I could do it off memory because I've been trying to stay focused. I've been interviewing the ladies all week, by the way. So we
Okay.
got Jade versus Hope Trilly. We
Okay.
got Big Ice versus Mallory X, and this is a rematch because I had Mallory whooping Big Ice before. We're gonna see how this one goes, and it's in the
Okay.
DMV. So Mallory, and Mallory's been winning hella tournaments, so this should be dope. Then we got J Love versus what is her name? J Love versus oh my god, I'm blanking.
Oh my
Hold on.
God.
Let me go backwards. Eon versus Marosha. Oh my God, I'm fucking up her name too.
Oh
And then
God.
J Love versus A Beezy. That's what it was.
Okay. That's
Boom.
it?
Yeah, we're in the pre semifinals, whatever that is, quarterfinals. I don't know,
What
whatever's
round
before the semifinals.
what round do get out in?
Oh, Do lost last time around. She did a thing though.
Who's her opponent?
Oh man, you cooking me now. Hold on. Who was
My
Dude's opponent? Nah, you good. These are questions I'm supposed to know. I'm fake
bad.
media. I need to know these things.
Fake media.
Hold on. I got the list right here. I knew I was gonna be ready just in case this happened. What we got, what we got, what we got. Uh oh, come on. Ben just had it on his page. There's a kid named Ben Superior. He's a great DJ. He had the whole list on his page. Now he done took it down. Niggas ain't shit, boy. Hold on, let me just go to the league page. Oh, here we go. Okay, we good. Um, so Hurricane Dew had lost to she beat Lil Lady Innocent in the first round,
I
and then
saw
she
watch
lost it.
that.
She lost to Eon.
Was it a good battle?
So it was. I really enjoyed Hurricane Dew's debut. She's got a couple things
I
to
did
tweak, but
too.
I think Dew is very good. I think Dew got
Yeah,
a
no,
Dew
that first I watched her first
amazing.
round and I
Yeah.
was I mean, Duke and rap, we already know that.
Facts.
Like
Facts. And she's
Duke
got great
raps
music
very
dropping
well.
too. 100.
Yeah, all her Dude snippet, man. I've been listening to Dude. I used to be on Twitter begging Dude, like, bro, when you going
She be dropping
like,
now. She be dropping music left
like,
and right,
bro,
and it's
I didn't
fire.
listen to this snippet 63 times today. Like, damn, can
That's
I get
funny
the
as
song?
hell.
But yeah, I was
Nah.
geeked when she dropped her little, project or whatever back then.
hmm
But yeah, no, I fuck with Dude. She rap good.
Do is
I
hard. She
thought
do
I
her
thought
thing.
she'd make it further. Shout out to Ian.
Yeah, no, Eon's had an incredible, and salute to Do, she did her numbers too, but Eon's had an incredible 2025. She's in the
Mhm.
running for, well, I don't even want to get into that. But in my personal list of, you know what I'm saying, WOTY,
She one of the
she's,
top
yeah, I
ladies
got her in
for
my
that
top
year.
five.
Okay.
I got her in my top five, 100%.
Oh, that's dope. That's super
Yeah.
dope.
And I mispronounce it. I do this every time. Marasha is battling
Marasha.
Eon. Marasha, that's
Okay.
what it is. And then ABZ and J Love. I'm hyped for that. Of course, Big Ice and Mallory X. I'm hyped for that. And then
When is it?
Jade and Hope Chili. Big Ice. Oh, the next one. Hold
Hmm.
on. I'm gonna tell you right now. Since
I'm gonna
I've
try
been
to tune
retweeting.
in.
It's gonna be March. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you the exact date because the title is fire too. It's called Patriot Games. I like that title a lot. And it's going to be March 14th at Martini's at OSBL. Speaking of OSBL.
Dope. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna tune into that. I'm gonna try to remember. That'd be the
Please.
thing. It was like I was thinking at the time that this was gonna be like a back to back type of,
hmm
and then I
Now
just
they've been
wouldn't
they've been moving around and there's been like some gaps in between, which is good though, because it gives the ladies time to
time
really
to
get
prepare.
right.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
would rather
yeah.
have the battle be really good than quick battle. So I respect it.
Of the new girls that you've seen, is there anybody that you feel might bring us back to the golden age of battle rap? Or the new guys and girls? Tell me if there's any new talents in general that you peeped and you were like, you know what? These two right here, they might could do something.
I couldn't tell you nobody from in the last year. I would be honest, but
It's okay. Even if
so
it's a couple years back, I'll tell you where they're
yeah,
at
no,
now if you
toward
want.
the at the time,
hmm
Eunice was really making his mark, and I see like throughout 2025, like I paid attention to certain battles. I'm just not tuned in to everything like I used to be able to see the more newer talent, to be able to be
hmm
like, oh, I'm really checking out this person. But back then, like I seen Eunice still been doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he fell off or had any like terrible
No, he's
battles,
been
but
doing his thing. He's still on.
the
He's
ones that I've
officially the
seen, he
leader of
was
the
doing
new
really well.
school. Yep, yep, yep,
Oh, go
yep, yep. He
Uni.
doing his thing.
That's
He
what's
doing his
up. I'm
thing.
so
Yeah,
proud of him. I am so
yeah,
proud of him. That is
yeah.
so dope.
It is
That is so
incredible.
dope.
He
He is
debuted
a good
on
talent.
Summer Madness and Gnome in the same year and won both battles. He beat
Yeah, no,
Chess
I
on
seen
Gnome.
those. That's what I was
Yeah,
saying. I'm like, I'm knowing that he at least on the big battles he was doing good because I
he
was
doing
seeing it.
his
But I don't know
numbers.
if he had okay, that's
Oh, he's
good. I'm so
he's
happy for him.
definitely taking some losses off the big stage, but he's doing his numbers when it's
I
time to.
mean, you win some, you lose some.
Bingo.
As
That's what
long
it's
as
about.
you still showing up, you know.
That's a
And
super
as
fact.
far as the ladies,
hmm
sheesh. At the time, who was I looking at? I can't even remember.
I can tell you, dude
Oh,
doing
at
the
the
thing.
time I was looking at Shay Rack, she was kind of like in this
Mm,
weird, she's in a weird space where it could be, she's her own downfall, it's not really a
yes.
talent thing or whatever, but
Yes.
she still was getting the matches that made
Hmm.
sense for her, where she was.
Hmm.
But so she wasn't always, but I was still checking for Shay Rack a lot back then. How she been? She been
She's
battling?
doing well. I've been a fan of Sherak. I think the talent's always been there. I think she got
Mhm.
fed a couple big names maybe a little too soon.
I
She's had a
agree. I agree.
she you know what I'm saying? She's had a
Her first
couple
debut year, she made the WOTY list. Like I feel like easy.
kind of
Like
crazy. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
But I love her. I love her style. I like how she rap. I like the shit talking that she does in her bars. But I think she just needs a few more in-house fights and just a little bit more
Hmm.
time. Like nobody's everything takes time. Nobody's a overnight success. You know what I'm saying? So I
Hmm.
root for her.
Is
I
she
hope
still
that she
active?
keeps. Yeah, she's still active.
Oh,
She's
excellent.
still
As
active.
long as she's still active, cool.
Yeah, and
Yeah, she was
I
who
think
I
she
was.
still
She
got
was one
time.
of the ones I was still kind of checking for back then.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Is there any rematch that you'd want to see? Because actually, while I awkwardly brought that up, Calico versus Suge 2 has been announced. What are your thoughts on that battle?
What league is that?
It's going to be on BMBL, Black Mafia Battle League.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Cal. Um.
Yeah, for his birthday, 4/5, April 5th.
Oh, okay. Um. I'm not a huge on rematch. It's not really many rematches I would want to see. I'm gonna be honest.
Mhm,
The Surf and Lux one, I know I mentioned that, but I feel
mhm.
like just because it just it just wasn't the camera with the circle and shit. It was a lot from the
It just
top. Like
the
it just
echo, it
was a
was just too
lot.
much going
It
on.
was too
Yeah,
much. Like I was
yeah,
so overstimulated. Like, can we
yeah.
just get a regular
Battle.
setup, whatever they
Yeah.
agree to, like our normal,
Yeah.
either pet style or big stage,
Yeah.
whatever the
Yeah.
fuck.
Mm.
But I'm not really for a whole lot of
Rematches.
rematches. Don't always go how you want. Like like it don't always be good or whatever.
Mm.
There's been a few. We've had some good, Charlie Clips, Tay Rock type,
Hmm.
joints. We done had I feel like Calicoe Hitman,
Hmm. Who won
but
the second time that Clips and Rock battled?
Rock,
I agree. I
come
agree. I
on
learned a word
now.
called tertiary when he was rapping. He said secondary,
Tertiary.
tertiary. Yeah, I didn't know that word at the time. But I was like, this nigga said
That is
tertiary.
so that
Shit
is
is
so
lit.
random.
I never heard, I might have heard the word, but I didn't know what the fuck it meant.
That is
But
so
he was killing.
random.
Who gonna say battle rap not educational? But
Right. You are stupid. You
were you in the
stupid.
building? Were you in the building when Eunice premiered in Detroit?
No.
Oh man, he was on BNBL, Black Mafia Salute, Calico.
Was
He
I?
did his thing. Yeah, he battled against somebody named Fat Say So, and he did his numbers. He won. I put some money on the floor,
I
and
thought I
Eunice
was
won.
at I thought I was at was that for Calico's first event? No.
Calico's first
Was
event.
that
Yeah.
what was it?
Well,
Winterfest? Winter Madness?
Winter Madness. It was the day before Winter Madness.
The day before?
Yeah, it was a
Okay.
card called.
I wasn't at the day before, so no, I didn't see
Okay,
that.
okay. Well, he did his numbers. I was praying that you were there because you've been such a pivotal part of Eunice's development as well. So it's like, but
Yeah, that's my dog.
y'all got somebody real special in Detroit as well. A new talent. His name
Okay.
is King. Are you familiar
I
with King?
love King.
That
I've judged one
that
of his
he's a
battles.
monster. He's a beast.
He is a beast.
What are your
He is
thoughts on
really
King?
good. I I'm a huge supporter King. I judged
Hmm.
his I think it was he battled on the trenches. I judged the battle over
Hmm.
there. But
Oh
yeah, no,
yeah.
he's definitely he battles. I don't know why I'm having a brain fart on
He
the
started
damn league.
on Bar Wars and then
That's
made his
it.
way to the
That's it. He
trenches.
battles, and
Yeah,
those my friends over there. Jesus, I was just having
fire,
a brain fart. But yeah,
fire.
no, that's where I first. That's where he's from, the Bar Wars League or whatever.
Facts.
But yeah, no, I fuck with King. That he is a super talented dude. Like
Yeah, yeah. And he's very humble too. Like that's what I love
he
about
is.
him.
He's
He,
unique too. I like his style
yeah,
is different from.
yeah.
It's unique to him. I don't feel like he raps like anybody. He's not trying to be
Hmm.
like anybody. He's just
Hmm.
like you know, he raps good. His material be fire.
Yeah, yeah. I
So
agree.
yeah.
There's a female from the Midwest. Her name is Jay Gray. She's
Hmm.
actually Eon's girlfriend, and she
Okay.
is fire. I'm gonna send you some of her battles.
That's a
Uh,
chick from Detroit that be battling on Calicoe League. Damn, what's her
oh, Bailey
name?
Lee, Bailey Lee,
Yeah, she's straight. I like Bailey.
fire, fire. She had
Yeah,
there was
she's
another one
good.
Cal had up there. Her name is Asia Mora. She
Oh yeah,
battled
she's good
Yoshi.
too. Yeah, she's
Crazy,
good too. I was there for that.
crazy.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
good.
you was in the building for that?
Yeah, I was there for that night, that
That's
card.
fire.
Yeah,
She when I heard AG, I was like, oh, this might be the future female battle rap right here. She was
she's good.
talking very
Yeah, she's
good.
good.
Okay, so damn, we covered everything. Yo, I want to tell you, I want to take a second to give you your flowers because as I said, when I connected with you online, you were the first person that made me realize there was an entire world of people who enjoyed battle rap as much as I did. I've been watching battle rap for a couple decades, and so to connect with you and you always be of such good spirits and always cracking jokes, like you never take anything personal. There was good vibes. You supported whenever I asked you to come judge because I trusted your opinion as a battle rap fan. You always supported the judging. You always supported everything I had going on. The millions of times I would DM you links of things I was doing, you would always retweet and support. You just really are such an A1 person, and you being the first person to introduce me to this battle rap space, I just want to say thank you. You don't know how long it goes a long way to meet genuine people, especially when you're navigating a
Yes.
space that you totally unfamiliar to. So thank you for everything,
Yes, of course. We've been locked in from the very beginning. You
my dog.
definitely used to be on my timeline, just anything. Anything. I would be like, Frank, man,
I
you
cleaned it
just
up though. I
never.
cleaned it up.
No, but we've been locked in. I feel like you've been supportive of me 100% from the very beginning,
Love.
staying constantly telling me to, hey, Lo, you need to do this, you need to do that. Hey, and supporting me on everything that I've
Love
done in
is
battle
love.
rap. Like, you are truly genuine. So I appreciate it. And listen, shout out to the new class of battle rappers that you helped put on because you
I
really
ain't,
helped put them on. Like,
I ain't
at
do
one
nothing,
point,
man.
at one point for the new talent, things kind of was slowing down. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
I just think the money wasn't there to be able to
Yeah,
help them get
yeah,
certain names or whatever. So they needed somebody to help. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And you was just there at like the perfect time where they
yeah,
had enough attention, but they didn't necessarily have the money behind what they could, you know what I'm saying, do. So shout out
yeah.
to you for being so selfless and doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like you
I
helped
couldn't have done it
usher in a
without you.
little new era of battle rap. Even if it was only two or three of them that really pop up, like you could really say
Yeah.
that you helped put some people on. That's
Hey,
love. You've
man,
been
I
good to
couldn't
this
have done it
culture.
without you. I couldn't have done it without you. Your support, your guidance, you always kept it real with me. When I was out of line, you would tell me. When I was doing something I would know I was doing something dope when you co-signed it. I would know I was on bullshit when you didn't. So thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for
you've
real.
been one of them ones.
Thank
We
you.
locked in.
And congratulations on the new addition to your family. How's that
Thank you.
going? You don't have to say too much, but how's that going?
Big Mama Low, I love this era, this new mom era in your 30s era. Like,
Love it.
it's so like, I don't know, like, I don't know, I love my baby. She is just, I just love her. She is
God
so
bless you.
perfect.
God bless you
She
and
is
the
so
family
perfect.
for real.
Thank you.
Well,
I
Lo,
appreciate you. Thank you for having me. Like, well,
thank
ain't
you for
nobody thinking
pulling up.
about me. I ain't been outside doing nothing. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
you
I
to
just
go
been like
forever.
chilling. So I appreciate you for even thinking about me. I was not ignoring you either. I just don't be on Twitter anymore. You
Man,
was
I will
like, you
blow you
text
up
me.
forever. I don't care.
I'm not ignoring you. I'm like, I literally don't be on this. I don't even know how to get my messages no more. You got to put a code in now
Yeah,
on
it's
my
getting
thing to get to
crazy.
it.
Twitter getting
There's a lot of
crazy.
shit going on Twitter. So
It's
I
getting crazy.
appreciate
But
you for
I
reaching
gained a
out
lot
to
of
me.
weight. I gained a lot of weight. Are we ever getting
Me
fit by
too.
bit? Are we getting fit by wit back, or what are we doing?
Man, I've been trying, it's crazy as being a mom. It's so
Mhm.
hard to get things done when you have like a toddler. Like
Yeah,
even just like regular stuff, like
yeah.
and I have a good baby. This is an angel baby. Do you hear me?
That's a
This baby is
blessing.
a good baby. I could
That's a
never complain
blessing.
about this baby. It's just
Mhm.
babies need shit. You know what I'm
That's
saying? So it's
facts.
like
That's
even with
facts.
myself, I'm trying to get back to it, I swear, but every time I try to get into like a little routine, I need a routine. I can't just be
Yeah,
spontaneously doing stuff. That's
yeah,
not how it
yeah,
works. So
yeah. You're right. You're right.
I'm
Well,
trying,
God bless you.
man.
God
I
bless you. We
appreciate you.
support you forever. I hope you have a blessed evening and happy New Year.
Appreciate you, gang.
We out.